Hey, is like Skin Dude here too?
So we already checked the treasury.
Skin dude? Oh, Hothart?
Yeah.
No, he's still stuffing his face at the buffet.
Wow. Oh, Hozard.
This is the best he's eaten in years.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was like on weed and it's like I'm so hungry.
That might also be the case.
All right.
Got the munchies.
I wonder. Is there a community punch bowl?
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Poison it. You spit in it.
Unfortunately,
really,
don't
like,
have
Spiteful.
the cash to just.
Like, screw you, Lalos. I'll mess with your punch.
That'd be really funny.
If we can't get what we want, we're gonna ruin your party.
I don't think I have anything to offer.
Okay.
I mean, I can give him like a dragon hair, or a magic piece of mirror. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go head over to Hothar.
Okay, so you like make your way out of the ballroom. Walking through the house.
I'm gonna get spotted
Okay.
eventually.
So you keep walking through the house and you eventually turn. You can see Hothart like stuffing his face, and then he's like also stuffing stuff into pockets in his furs. And as you like come around the corner, he looks and he goes, "Hey, boss."
Is this one of those parties where everyone looks and knows you're totally being inappropriate, but they're all too highbrow
Yeah.
to like say anything about it? It's like,
He's like, "Oh, look at the low life."
it's
Oh.
like I see he's eaten 700 shrimp,
Yeah.
but I can't be.
It's not my place to tell him.
Yes, it's like
Hothar, I need you to spike the punch bowl.
What? Oh no! I ain't going to the red jail. I'm not poisoning some. I don't care how much. I don't care if I get the cat.
What if I were to offer you
he's giving up the cat.
a piece of
He's
magic
giving
meter?
up the cat, Merek. That means a lot.
Frankly, no. I've had enough of magic stuff for tonight.
Give him the cat.
Fair enough.
You can't even talk
And I'll
to
go
him.
and mill about remaining hidden.
Okay.
Trying to remain hidden.
I'm surprised you're not, like, breaking out the door, like, searching for Percival with how,
Oh,
like...
he's safe.
Have we
How-
also lost contact with Percival?
How would you know?
Yes.
Did you try seeing through Percival's eyes? Since you lost contact?
He broke through. He just told me there was a shadow around the house.
And then he was
Oh.
lost again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a
If
shadow
he was
around
getting
the-
kidnapped, he'd say, "Boss, I'm being kidnapped."
So... I'm gonna communicate telepathically with Daedriel. So... Leland is on the roof, and I believe he is tied with the shadow that is around the house.
I think that is a fair assessment.
Have I been
What should
spotted
we
yet?
do about this?
No,
Should
My
we confront
disguise is
him?
not very good.
I'm not rolling for
All these people's
No,
lives are
no.
threatened.
Oh,
I don't think they
oh,
are.
no.
I don't think
Oh.
Those
poor
the
wizards.
paradigms want to harm these people.
What would the shadow be for?
I think the shadow is security.
Really?
Leland? That's security.
Because if anyone is controlling the shadow, it's Alloy.
Yes, and he's the servant of the paradigms.
So the string quartet strikes up again.
Or-
So I believe that unless the paradigms have no real control over Alloy, I think we're fine. Also, I sort of am hopeful that there are 3.5 paradigm in the building right now that there's no way they don't have their own defensive structures available. If this party is compromised by Leland and Sylvanas, I feel like the paradigm will have defenses mounted. Unless, of course, they've all been compromised already. In which case, you might remember, you dismissed the Dread God once before.
You know what? I'm gonna go grab my weapons.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time for me to find...
The moment I get asked about it is the moment I confront the paradigms and say, "Why is there a shadow around the house?"
Yes.
And Leland is on the roof.
That's true. They brought
I
you in
deserve to
specifically
know.
because of your ability
to
deal
dispel
with
magic.
Right.
Yes.
So it would enhance your position amongst them if you knew that something was up.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Oh, he knows what's going on."
That is perfect cover.
Yeah.
That will also, if confuse, distract, and worry them enough, that will buy me some time to search the rest of the building.
Cool.
Cool. But
I'm also a little.
But I
worried-
don't want to just confront them out of the blue.
No, only if they ask about the weaponry.
Yeah.
Because you should make it so that it's based on your like not wanting to disrupt the party.
Yeah.
And wait until the appropriate time, unless someone asks you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. How is your relationship with? Well, I guess Zavalos really gave you the cold shoulder.
It would be Katros or Lalos. I would be.
Jovan, give me a
Okay.
will save.
That's an 11.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jovan's like milling about with the people, you know, and suddenly you just drop to your knees.
Is this after grabbing my weapons?
You can be on your way to grab your weapons.
Yeah, I would probably.
And suddenly, inexplicably, you just get knocked to your knees. You're just like, ah! And you hit the ground, and it's as if something punched you in the gut. And then you're like reeling over and bending, and you feel this intense pressure. It's the same pressure you felt when you were down underneath, and you were feeling the pressure of Kiss. Like, it's the same type of pressure. Like, some sort of unspeakable darkness is present.
This is worse than I feared.
Give me a luck check.
So check is at.
Above, yeah. Yes.
Yes.
At.
Yes.
So 13.
Oh, wait! Don't you have a luck
I
bonus?
do not have a bonus.
Yeah, you do.
No,
went
I'm
up
at
to plus-
12.
Oh.
I think I used to
Oh,
have.
he used.
I believe I
he,
used
like,
to have
went
more.
down one.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to have 13.
It was a very important thing where you're like, you want the next level. It was for the banish. That's right.
Oh.
I had to use some.
There is
Okay.
the briefest of flashes in your left eye of like a room of bright pink light and then a shadowy like ashen cloud rolling over the pink light. And then it's as if there were three screaming voices that yelled out in unison and then were suddenly silenced.
Yep.
3 screaming voices.
And pink.
This means nothing to me.
yes. Oh, boy.
As usual, these visions are.
I wonder
far too
if the
cryptic.
room next to the observatory has pink power now.
Well, it was purple
I don't-
before,
Or purple.
and I took all of it away.
Can you use the bowl for anything?
I haven't tried, but I'm not going to.
You do
I
have
mean, I have
brilliant
the
fire
I have
power.
the stones.
Hey, if I discover that I can use this to do things, I'm gonna wear like a hat.
Dude, you're gonna
like
like
a little bullet.
Kamehameha beam
Yeah, I know, right?
that thing.
Or I'm gonna wear
That
like a
would
beanie
be
hat.
brilliant.
And it'll be like my whole mental
Literally.
transport hat.
There's
That would be
the
dangerous.
island.
So,
Okay,
Merek,
so-
where are you
so-
going?
After this, I can recompose myself and grab my weapon.
Does anyone
got your
see
weapons.
this
Cool.
reaction other than like the,
He's off in a
I
corner.
was
Okay.
I was off grabbing my
One's
weapons,
the-
so no one's over there.
I'm milling about, trying to remain hidden in the
in the ballroom.
ballroom. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know where else to go. I can't leave because I feel as though the shadow's gonna attack me as soon as I do.
Give me a will save.
All right. 4.
The wardrobe appears at the far end of the ballroom.
Oh no.
Inexplicably just appears like at the
no.
far end of the ballroom, but it doesn't look like anybody else can see it.
That's-
It just stands there
that
awkwardly
is
by
awesome.
itself.
I walk towards it.
As you begin to walk towards it, the door of the wardrobe begins to slowly creak open,
No.
and then a singular clawed hand like curls around the side,
Oh,
and you hear this voice go, "I return," and then the wardrobe vanishes. And then you hear this, "Boss! Boss! Oh gosh! Oh gosh, I made it back! Can you hear me?"
We're in some real deep shit, aren't we?
Boss, it was Savannus. It was Savannus. He threw me into the wardrobe. I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out, boss. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy in there. Yeah, the folds worked against me. I don't know how they'll stepped in it. Something's going on. Somebody from the outside is giving him power. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, boss. Did you see Savannus go into the house?
That's his plan. I rush over to Jovan. Robe's coming off. Oh yeah, that's right. You're knocked over. I'm
Well,
trying to
for
like
like a
get you
moment.
up.
You just got it. You just got his weapons.
Yeah,
you've
I got
seen him
my
putting on
weapons.
He's recovered and
Okay,
got
yeah.
his weapons.
I'm like rushing to you, and as soon as I get
Whoa.
to you, I'm casting enlarge.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not subtle.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
as soon as you cast enlarge on Jovan, like you rush through the crowd, you've broken your cover. Like the orbs spot you immediately.
Oh yeah.
And they see you, and a couple of them like get the faces on them and peer down, and then the faces disappear, and like you know that they see you, but they don't react.
Yep.
Okay.
They're not gonna do things in front of other
I can never
wizards
avoid
to blow the
looking at
cover.
these first 5 tiles.
Oin,
Ooh.
oiny.
I keep thinking
Oink.
it says oink. Like every time I see that, it's like, oh.
All right, Jovan, you triple in size.
Oh man.
Why? What
The
good is
moment
this
of
gonna
subtlety
do?
has passed.
I don't want
You
to.
gain +6 to AC, attack, damage, and gain +20 health.
For how long?
Wait. Okay, read that again. So 3 times size
+6 to armor class.
plus 6
For
AC.
30 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
+6 to damage. And attack
What's
rolls.
happening,
damage.
I've
James?
just been waiting for a while for this. That's all.
Oh, for me to finally cast a spell?
And 20 temporary hit points.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so you cast Enlarge on Jovan. He
Okay.
grows larger, and as he does so, like, as soon as you do that, like, it just grows, and the string music reaches a crescendo. And the other thing, like, the violinist goes into like this crazy violin solo, just like this going fiddle crazy, and people are like dancing a jig in the ballroom. clapping
These are like the
around.
best musicians. Are like, we sense something is going down.
Yeah.
Step is being freed, and the paradigms are behind it. We need to go to the treasury and stop them now, before his reign of terror begins.
Oh my god.
But now
must
you've
hurry.
enlarged him. He can't fit through the doorway back to the ballroom.
No, all the doors are huge here.
Yeah, you
We're
gotta
just gonna
like-
say
Right.
that. Yeah, 3 times size is so big.
Is this also the part where the guards go, "Oh, Mr. Farah, we've been waiting for you. Please, they are waiting for you upstairs in the treasury."
I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm gonna rush. You know what? I'm gonna pick up Merek and scoop him up
Thank you.
like a little baby. I'm gonna run up,
Right on
run
his
upstairs. No, you're in like a
Oh,
baby.
I'm in a baby position.
Football hold.
No, you're like lying across my arm,
Oh,
like a little baby.
Aw.
Okay, you're just gonna go charging out the ballroom.
I'm just gonna head upstairs.
You have to go through the ballroom
That's
to get
where
upstairs.
they've.
We are in the
I was
ballroom.
in the ballroom.
You have to go through the. Okay, so you enlarge in the ballroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So then people are like, ah! Like they start stumbling back a bit and freaking out, and some of the wizards like get ready to cast counter spells.
Fear not,
Wizards!
people.
I need your assistance.
People are like, what the? It's that crazy guy from before. Like, what's going on? Like a muffled response comes,
Lalos is releasing a demon in this very house.
and they like look around and they're like, what? What do you mean?
People, I can vouch for this man. He is trustworthy.
Wait, is he making this pronouncement from inside the cradle of his arm?
Yeah.
He's like, I vouch for this little man.
Yeah.
No, really.
So out of the corner.
He's killing us to power the demon.
So like a couple of the wizards start backing away and they're like, what are you talking about?
There is a shadow around this house, and it is powered by the dark one Svanis.
So you say that you stand there with Merek in your arm, and Kater's like looks at you questioningly and like tilts his head and like looks at you oddly as if he thinks you're going cuckoo. Like, what are you doing?
Man, I don't want to mess with Katros. Katros, is what Merek said true?
And then the crowd turns to look at Katros, and Katros just goes,
Is Ithelstep being revived?
I don't even know what you're. And then at that point, like the orbs in the corner of the room suddenly go and give this loud ringing noise, and then immediately around all of you, everything stops. Like everything freezes. The people freeze. Everything around you freezes. And
Wait,
no, you don't freeze.
we
You
don't.
like
Us 3 don't freeze.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you think you're
jeez.
about to freeze,
Uh-huh.
and then the bowl goes, and you can move.
Ooh,
Oh.
So,
So-
it doesn't know that you're a threat.
I'm
Okay.
gonna like
Stay
freeze.
perfectly still. Yeah. So you guys see it freezing, and Katros like looks around. He apparently can move too.
Oh,
And he looks around and goes, oh no. And he like
What
and he,
is
like, steps back
happening
in,
here?
and the 3 orbs like come
Okay, cool. The
together.
paradigms aren't on it.
The 3 orbs come together and like form into one orb
Okay.
and stretch out to expand and form the face of Alloy. And it like looks down at everybody in the room and it goes, you couldn't even accomplish a simple task, Katros. And Katros goes, my lord, please have mercy upon me. Get out of here. And Katros like goes and nods and like rushes off.
Katros, who is this?
And Katros turns around and shakes his head and like rushes off. And then the orb like turns around and you guys see Lalos and Zavalas come striding into the room. And the orb looks down and goes, I am very disappointed, Lalos. you couldn't even get Merek up to the room. And Lalo shrugs and goes, I am sorry, my lord. Please forgive me. There were plans, but as you know, things always don't go quite as intended.
Wow, Lalo's is snazzy. He's like, sure, you might kill me now, but it wasn't my fault.
Merek was trickier than we originally anticipated. And he shrugs his shoulders. And the orb looks down at him for a moment and then regresses. And, like, the emotion seems to dissuade and goes, forgive me, Lalos. I lost myself. Apparently, I still have some issues. And he turns back to, Merek and Jovan standing there. And he goes, and he, like, looks at the two and then turns to Lalos and goes, what do you suggest we do? And Lalos goes, well, the outcome is the same. We can still perform the plan. And Zavalos nods and goes, yes, we can. And then Zavalos' mouth, like, unhinges and goes, and opens up, and then spooling out of his mouth come a whole host of ashen shadows. Just like, and as they roll back out of his mouth,
as this is happening, I pull out my
Holy
symbol,
symbol of
banish.
Okay.
Wait, just to clarify, was Zavalos the mechanical one?
Nope, that was Vergis.
Oh, okay.
So that's
so
17.
Okay.
So this unhinging jaw thing is like...
This is not a thing, yeah.
Okay.
17 to banish?
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't
Killy
know if
dokily.
that's good enough.
Yeah, it might not be, but...
so you hold down your light to banish, and the light like goes like this, and the golden green light of Netro shines out of the thing, and the eye opens up and goes, and it goes, be, and Zavalos looks at it and goes, shut your eyes, old man. Or he goes, shut your eyes, young blood. And the eye just goes, closes and disappears. And Zavalos
What,
says,
like my symbol disappears?
no, like the eye, the
Oh,
green eye.
the
Yeah.
glowing eye that
Yeah.
appeared
Yes.
disappears.
Yeah. And it shuts his eyes and disappears. It says, shut your eyes, young blood, not the other thing around. Okay.
Right.
And then the shadows like peel off Zavalos's face, and the skull with 5 eye holes reveals itself. And this like, a whole bunch of shadows just burst out of him. And you see, for the first time in a while, Sylvanas. But now he's got 5 skulls surrounded, all complete with 5 eyeballs. Just all in
Yeah,
the
he
sockets.
grabbed the paradigms, bided his time, and used them as host to.
The tendrils reach out to various points and stuff and latch onto different points in the thing and stretch up, and Sylvanas raises up like a mighty spider, and he peers down at Merek and Jovan, and he goes, Lalos, I think our partnership has succeeded. Go forth now and claim your right. And then a shadowy tendril lashes out at Merek.
So is Sylvanas like one of those like face spiders, except monstrously big, with like 5
You know,
extra skull
now
faces?
that you're looking at it, it kind of resembles that.
Okay.
What's your AC?
11.
Yeah, that's a hit. Give me a will save.
That's
Ooh,
18.
Nice.
Okay, good. Alright, give me a fortitude save.
That's not as good. I think that's what, 13?
Okay.
Yeah, 13.
So the tendril latches onto you, and you're like, ah! And then you feel as if this thing was about to, like, devour the knowledge of all the spells you had for the day. Like, it was
Wow,
just gonna
okay.
clean you out. And then you're just like, and you just shake it off, and then it also petrifies you. You're just like,
I don't see
or
how.
not petrifies. Sorry.
How does it do that?
Paralyzed?
Yeah, paralyze.
How does it do that?
The tendril hits you.
Yeah, hit a cloth hand.
Oh, your cloth hand is no longer a part of you at all?
Well, it's a hand of cloth.
Your gloves are part of you still.
Alright,
They're
fair
stitched to you. Yeah.
It's a magical, not a chemical paralysis.
Yeah. So it just hits you, and you're like, ah, and you're like paralyzed completely.
Okay.
For 4 rounds. Roll for
Ooh,
initiative.
nice. Maybe this will be enough time for you to get upstairs and have them finish the ritual.
Alright. That's nice.
4.
16.
Do you want to roll as well?
My initiative will occur whenever I want it to because I'm pretending to be frozen.
Okay. What was yours?
16.
Okay.
I'm just gonna act whenever you want.
Yeah. Sylvanas rolled a 17, so he will. Or excuse me, Lalos rolled a 17, so he will go first.
Alright.
So.
So we've got Lalos, Svanis, and Alloy.
Well, yeah, Alloy like dissipated and their orbs just floated
Alloy
back.
dissipated.
And
So
then,
he
okay.
doesn't really have fighting capability then.
and then,
At least not in this encounter.
yeah,
Yes.
apparently not.
Or he doesn't want
And then Lalos like strides forward
A little better.
and throws the spider cloak up that he was wearing before, and the face is open on it. Both of you give me will
that's
saves.
Oh my God.
That's a natural 20 for
That's
me.
a 7.
Not only do you resist, but you take all the spells out of the cloak that is eaten in the earlier part of the day.
Yeah, so he lifts the cloak up and the thing's like open and he's like, "Ah," and then this knowledge of a spell just like floods into your mind. Just like, ah!
He opened the gateway.
Yeah.
And so I saw in.
Yeah, it's too powerful. This spell. Wait, what's the highest level you can cast?
I mean, we're level 4, so second level.
Okay, so yeah, you learn the spell Lightning Bolt just immediately.
Alright.
It's a third level spell, but you
Yeah,
just
I know.
immediately learn it.